Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing video. I got a few things off of the web. I think it's Abebooks. I'll link it down below. Pretty much it's where you can get books like used books for cheaper prices than brand new. Which these are pretty cheap, and yeah, they're used, but let's get them. Less Than Zero. I watched the movie Less Than Zero, which kind of got me reason why I was like, okay, this might be cool. So that's one reason why I got that. I'm probably gonna take that off. Let's see. I'm just really quickly. A little bit of a smudge thinking body. A few stains on it. Which is fine, I can deal with. I don't really see any handwriting so far, which is good because I don't care for handwriting in my books. Just a few stains so far. I just see stains. Which is fine with me, that's not bad. Let's say where it's from. And apparently this brand new would cost about $10, which I paid a lot less for. The inside story of a generation on a desperate search for the ultimate sensation. I'm hoping this will be a good book too. This is definitely hardcover. Hardcover. And thick. Thick. For sure. Okay, a little bit of damage on the cover. That's fine. So there's a little bit of the top cover. The binding, not the binding, but this part. A little bit of damage there, which is fine. It's a little bit of fraying. I'm gonna have to take. I don't like the sticker, so I'm gonna take that off. But this is pretty much the autobiography of Charlie Chaplin. Oh my god, this is so big. I don't really see anything wrong with it, other than like the front. Is he born Christopher Chaplin? Charles Chaplin. Okay, main frying is just on the outside side cover, like that's a little bit everywhere, which is fine. I can deal with. It's not. It looks pretty clean and nice on the inside, so that's completely fine. Without the without that, it's just pretty simple. Well, there is just a little bit of whatever that might have been there, which is fine. I'll put this right out of the way. But there, the pictures are looking like the few pictures that there are is black and white because that is of the times. I'm trying to. It doesn't tell me like this should be price, but hardcover book that typically just goes up in price. The early freewheeling days of the movies, how he evolved his style, his plot, how he chose his leading ladies, his sudden dazzling success, his encounters with great stars and world figures from Mary Pickford to Gandhi to Bernard Shaw to Gertrude Stein to Anna Pavlova to FDR, his emotional involvedness and his 4 marriages. He sets it all down in an extraordinary detail in a manner intensely personal. He describes how suddenly the tramp was born. I mean, like that, because the movie was a funny version of that. That how they were like, it's how it was done. It was just drawn to it. It's hilarious. Done. But then you saw the actuality and be like, yeah. There's a quote apparently right now. I was in my street clothes and had nothing to do, so I stood there. Senate could see me. We need some gags here, he said, then turned to me. Put on a comedy makeup, anything will do. I have no idea what makeup to put on. However, on the way to the wardrobe, I thought I would dress in baggy pants, big shoes, a cane, and a derby hat. I had no idea of the character, but the moment I was dressed in the clothes and the makeup made me feel the person he was. When I entered the hotel lobby set, which is in the bracket, I felt I was an imposter as one of the guests, but in reality I was the tramp just wanting a little shelter. I entered and stumbled over the foot of a lady. I turned and raised my hat apologetically, and then turned and stumbled over a cuspidor. Cuspidor. Then turned and raised my hat to the cuspidor behind the camera. They began to laugh. This is the beginning of the tramp. Oh my god, this is actually pretty exciting. This is really good. Oh, it tells you the films. Okay, so he started in 1914. 14 apparently according to this. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm interested in this stuff. Okay, so he started in 1914 according to this for Keystone Films. If you include all the credits and all that stuff, it's 512 pages, but if you just go with the words, it is 497 of the main book. Got another package. Da-da-da. Yes! Okay. So if anyone didn't know, I'm actually kind of into psychology and sociology and stuff like that. So this is the psychology book. Big ideas explained simply explained, sorry. Are we true individuals, or do we all conform? What makes us remember, and why do we forget? How can we really measure intelligence? Questions like these underpin the work of the worldwide major thinkers and experiments in the fascinating field of psychology. A couple little creases right there, that's not bad though. That's pretty good actually. Okay, let's check out the quality. Like I said, it's only a little bit of wear and tear on the outside so far, I see. Oh wow, it's actually clean crisp so far. I think this is the cleanest book I have yet. Yeah, God. We'll see, I got a couple more coming. Cool. Oh, good index and all that stuff, good. Needed. Even without that, okay, just like a tiny little thing like that, it looks like a really good, apparently there's a little bit of bleeding there because it's turning pink, but I don't care, it looks extremely good quality for a used book, so I don't care, that's amazing. Cool. Got the rest of the books that I ordered. So let's go. Okay, they have an ordering thing. Okay, I'm not gonna show you that. Okay, this is just the information of what I ordered and all that stuff. Okay, cool. This one didn't have that. Okay, if you can tell, Arkham Asylum, A Serious House on Serious Earth. Pretty sure I got the 25-year copy. And they have the designs of them also. That's so dope. This is cool. I think I'm gonna love the end of it most of all. I don't see any issues with it. Oh my god, that is so creepy. Yes! Which is what I thought. I thought it would say the 25th or something like that. It doesn't, but... Oh, there it is. 25th anniversary edition. I just didn't read it. This looks dope. I don't see any issues at all. And I'm gonna love the end of this where they just tell you the theme and all that stuff. And the making of. I am a nerd for making ups. In 1920, following the death of his disturbed mother, brilliant psychologist Amadeus Arkham began the conversion of his ancestral home into the hospital for the treatment of the mentally ill. More than half a century later, the Arkham Asylum for the criminally insane is a place of dismissive corridors and oppressive shadows, a dark riddle in some stone and timber best left unsolved. Within its catastrophic walls, the demented and deformed enemies of the Batman brood in padded cells in the unit cellars, dreaming of a day when they might rise up and overthrow the world of reason. The day has finally come. It is April 1st, and the lunatics have taken over the asylum. Booyah. Okay. The world according to the Joker. I'm sorry, this sounded interesting, and the cover looks amazing. Like, that is amazing. This is UK based. Okay, so this is sold mostly in the UK. Okay, I didn't know that. I know I bought it from the UK, but I didn't know it was sold in the UK because it only has euros on it. Okay. This is from 2014. And it's just packed with many special features, so. Okay, just first off. Awesome. Can we tell them I'm a Joker fan? I could never tell. Forward by Dr. Jeremiah Arkham. Okay, so this isn't... Oh, okay. This isn't Amadeus, so it's not the person who... Okay, so there's more. There's a sticky note that actually comes off. Why? Okay. Okay, let me just read this, because I didn't expect... Why is there a sticky note? Well, I'm presenting the Joker's manuscript in full for scientific accuracy. I find that the need to once again state that in no way, shape, or form should any of the Joker's instructions be followed. These are the writings of a disturbed individual and shouldn't be treated as such. I cannot stress this enough. Because there's introduction of the Joker. There's more stuff coming out of here. I didn't expect this to be like a lot of stuff. Oh, duh! Oh my god! They're giving him his beginnings. Okay, so anything in here is actually from the book. I kind of wish they had stuff. Okay, there's a little thing you read there, which is not from the book. So, and there's a little stuff right there, but that's so far it. Okay. So they're calling him Dave Purnell. No, was the apparently this place O'Hara's welcome newcomer. Jack something. It's inked over. Oh, I think this is from the actual people. Right here, Jack White? No, it has an S and dum-dum. This is dope. And the age background. Okay. I'm gonna have to be very careful with this because there's so many things in this thing. I wasn't expecting there to be anything in here. Other than the words. Okay. This is gonna be one of those. I think this is gonna be one of the ones with a million backstories. And this is another note from Dr. Arkham. We have no way of knowing it. This is an accurate account from the Joker's childhood, another at his deluded fantasies. As of yet, no family has stepped up to his claim him, and even his true identity remains a mystery. Okay, so this is just telling us his supposed backstory. So it's kind of like if you've watched let's just say The Dark Knight, because that's classic in most people who are not knowing as much about Joker. Joker's being like, he just came out of mystery in his, like, the story of the scars. So I think a better way of saying it would be, explaining the, Joker phenomenon from The Killing Joke. Where, like, if I'm going to have a past, I'd prefer it to be multiple choice, which is actually a quote from Joker. So that's one thing, but... Here's a Joker card! Okay, and it has blood on it, so okay. I'm worried about losing some of this stuff already. You know, I wasn't expecting stuff. Different themes throughout. I love this. He's making fun of his own looks. I just love it. Because he's actually had all of these looks, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I was like, I love this. Okay, and this is the classical Joker. If you want something done right, you've got to do it yourself. Here's my original concept drawing for my rather inspired wardrobe. Obviously, purple is the new black. Somebody tell Batman. It shows the different toys that he uses. Meeting that special someone. It's Batman. Of course, that's his special someone. Oh my god. The joke. Laughing gas. How you make laughing gas. One cup of fashion oats. Sugar, margarine with, I can't read the rest of the time. This is really cool, actually. This is really cool. Oh, okay, Joker mobiles. Oh, that's cool! They have, instead of the Dark Knight symbol, yeah, that symbol, oh my god, it's cool. Oh, she's in the hideout. Ooh, nice. Oh. Crafting a death trap. Okay, so kill Batman, but not catch Batman. Okay, cool. The result, freshly grilled flying rodent, complete with those delicious grill marks. Lovely. Working with lackeys. Okay, so how he chooses his hope. Oh, that one that won't go away. Okay, so this is about Harley Quinn. So, run Joker as fast as you can. I'm not sure if they teach you what this one. Oh, yeah, okay, meet Harley Quinn, though. Oh, sorry, meet Harley Quinn, though. Harley loves her job. Uh-oh, looks like that's not all she loves. Meet Harley Quinn. Harley loves her job too deeply. Maybe even a little too much. Run Joker as fast as you can. Interesting. Even though it's kind of obvious always that their dynamic is very abusive. Okay, Harley Quinn. Okay, so love note from Harley. Okay, this is a note from Dr. Arkham. Okay, needless to say, Harley didn't last that long on Arkham Asylum's payroll. She was promptly fired after helping the Joker escape custody. In fact, it wasn't long before she was an inmate here herself. Okay, this is a little note from Harley. A cute little John to Mr. J. Okay, so this must be about, still this one, which means, it sounds like it's supposed to be, Bruce. But, it looks like Joker is still one, the epic. Again, I remain highly skeptical at this account of Joker's past. There is no crime like this on record on Gotham City, and it conflicts with several of his other origin stories with quotes.
Okay, so this one is weird.
Oh.
This one's weird because it's nothing other than that. So I think this one's trying to come off or something. I don't know, but I'm not going to pull it anymore. For some reason, okay, I guess this is TV. Okay. Making money the old-fashioned way. Oh, it's try Joker face ad. Okay, cool. Cool, this is an actually really interesting episode, the animated series of him doing that. How to make friends and influence people. We got the typical rogues gallery with Joker. Things in the old-fashioned statement.
How to kill a Robin. The Wheel of Death, Dead Robins.
It goes anywhere from, let's go, death by Joker gas, death by explosion, death by chocolate, death by malfunction hairdryer, death by crowbar, death by messy toy comics, modern day, death by piranhas, death by peanuts.
It's literally interactive, which is pretty cool.
This is for kids, mostly. Not probably kids, Batman. But I'm trying to find out the entrance point, to be quite honest. I don't know where the entrance is. I don't think there is an entrance, to be quite honest with you. It's a dead end. Okay, and
Can you spot the Robin in the crowd, which...
apparently he really got upside down. You can't. Well, that's because after doing that at the factory, and he's on his way to becoming the meat and Gotham prospect company's barney stuff.
Would have been funny with the bad acid, but yeah, true.
How to take a hostage and get Batman's attention. This stuff to get that.
Okay, I'm seeing the world through Joker's eyes, which has a thing of really warped mirror.
Let's see how the TV stuff. Did you hear the one about the boy who fell down below?
Okay, he's saying, Dr. Arkham is saying this one leaves truer than most, rings truer than the others to him on the back's open letter to Batman. Oh, there should be a note on here from Arkham.
Okay, important for Batman's eyes only. It looks like it's high tone.
How to escape from Arkham Asylum. And the little outro thing. This is a poster. That's what I've learned, is this is a poster. Like, I'm not gonna hang it up personally, because I'm like, oh, it's too beautiful. That's the poster, pretty much the same as without the extras. It's really good poster too. Really good, nice little poster. So, this one's extremely gonna be interesting to me, I feel. So, yeah, peace.